amazing conversation right here. And, something very interesting you have said, Lucas, is it's not about your CV and the degree that you have, and the many things you have, ACCA, and I don't know, you've done what, and you've done a Bachelor of Science in mathematics and all that sort of thing. It's about your confidence, your personality, the ability to present yourself. Maybe you can just help us understand what you mean by that, as well as, if I am a shy person by nature, I'm an introvert, I don't know how to talk to people, how can I get to that place where I am confident and I believe in myself and I can confidently stand before somebody and think of myself as somebody of worth when I'm looking for a job?
Okay. I think within the organization, different roles require different personality traits. In fact, advanced companies do personality profiling to see if your personality matches that of which the job which they want to give you. The sales guys tend to be more social, outgoing, more interactive and so on. And that's a personality trait which you may not find, for example, maybe in someone who's an accountant.
True.
Customer service, the same thing.
Yeah.
So different personalities, would fit well with certain jobs.
Yeah.
In terms of how employers identify employees who they'll give opportunities, you'd find that once CVs are sent to organizations, HR would kind of sieve through and identify various, qualifications that meet the job which is required.
Yeah.
The person who will call you for the job interview already knows that you meet maybe the academic qualifications. What is now looking for is actually your level of confidence. Can you fit in within the organization, your character? Are you presentable? So these are the things which they're actually looking into, your fit. They may put you into a probation period to look at your work ethics and your work quality before they finally make the decision. But once they're calling you for the interview, they're not going to ask you theoretical questions. They might ask you that just to gauge how is your communication skills, and how do you carry yourself? Are you presentable? Are you someone who can fit within the organization? So I think your character is actually very key. And character, so to speak, form part of what we call core values. These core values are traits which you learn when you're still very young. Work ethics, principles, the do's and don'ts of life, manners and behavior. Yeah? And when you interact with people, this is what you portray. And these things are heavily impacted by your upbringing. So how we bring up our kids is actually very key. If you want to install good values in them, as a parent, you have to engage them. They have to see you working so that they learn work ethics. You have to give them chores so that they also learn and value work. Things like respect. We don't live in a vacuum. We don't work in a vacuum. How you'll work with your colleagues, how you'll interact with them, how you'll treat them, how you communicate. All these come from your so-called core values and how you've been brought up.
Wow.
Yeah, leadership courses at advanced levels call these soft skills. And they have learned that senior managers who have strong soft skills actually deliver, because some of the challenges which they face or some of the issues which they'll face at that level actually involve this issue.
A lot of times the focus that is there is study hard, make sure you get your degree, be at the top of your class. But these softer issues are what we forget sometimes, and it's so critical because they are what will help you get to where you want. And it's not just about employment, even business. Even to get that deal, you need to be able to relate well with people. They need to be able to have chemistry with you, and if you can have a character that is trustworthy, that is dependable, that is friendly, that is respectable, then it's easier to get along in life and to create that wealth. Conversation is going to continue. The conversation will continue, and so please subscribe, because there's so many more things that I want to ask Lucas to help us out, seeing how far he has come and the things he's been able to accomplish. This is Rina Hicks, and you're on Money Wise, where we create, grow, and preserve wealth.